Welcome to morning movement and meditation, and this is extra special because I've got my mom here. She's trying to hide, but her name is Rosie. My name's Ashley, and I will be leading you with my words and movements, and she will just be joining us as if, she usually pops on Zoom, so just get to be in here in person today. And she picked out our affirmation card of the day for this morning, and it is I am thriving. I am thriving. I reap the benefits of a life spent in health, joy, and contribution. So take that with you, pull it into your heart, and that's how we're going to move about our morning movement and our day. So imagining a beneficial life, a thriving life, health, joy, and contribution. So let's stand up. Stand up into wherever you want to stand. We have these kind of odd yoga mat placements, but you don't need a yoga mat for today. You don't need anything. They do help, though, to give you a little bit of stick on the floor. So you take the feet kind of wide, toes turned out slightly, pull your pants up, and bend the knees. Take your hands next to your thighs, and take a deep breath in. Pull that air in as your hands come up towards the shoulders. Exhale, flip the palms, press them down. And we get to keep going like that. Deep breath in through the nose, filling up from toes to crown of the head. And a full exhale at the very end, questioning if you've got a little bit more. Deeper than you've breathed yet today. And each breath gets you a little softer, easing any tension we might have left over from our good night of sleep. And then after this exhale, just rest your hands down. Allow them to just float, stay calm, sort of loosen the hands, and take your chin down to your chest. And then look up and look down. Rock your right ear to right shoulder and swap it, left ear to left shoulder. And go back and forth, giving yourself some release of the neck and the shoulders. If it feels okay to do a full rotation, you can tip your head back and rock through the back side. And then bring your head back up to the center. A big shoulder shrug. Take it up, back, and down, and do that 3 times. So now we're moving down the body. And then switch directions. Take your shoulders back, squeeze them together, and we get to rotate through the shoulders. And while we're standing, okay, relax the shoulders. Take your arms and open them up, expand. If you've got space for that. Exhale like you're giving a big hug. Reach forward. Pull the belly in, round the back, tuck the chin. Do it again. Reach back. We'll just do 3 times. Open, hips forward, gaze up, shoulder squeeze. Exhale, round, bend the knees a little bit. Get into that C-like shape of the spine. And then do 1 more time. Focusing on more of that thoracic rib cage area, where we expand the heart. And then back to the center. Release the hands down. Let's make fists with the hands. Rebend the knees. Arms go in and around our arm rotations. My favorite morning movement. Okay, keep going. Here. There we go. And switch directions. Great job. You're going to be so awake after this. This one I have to be careful not to hit my microphone. Might hear some swishing and swashing. Okay, and bring the hands down. Rotate through the wrists. I know it's as of filming this, it's Monday today, so it means I've been off a couple days, and you might have too. So take it a little slower, do what you need to do. Or maybe that break was really good for you and you're feeling refreshed. So we can go a little faster, a little stronger. Okay, shake, shake, shake. Let it go. Take your hands on your hips or your waist. Bend the knees a little more. Hands just off the hips. And we twist. Oh, twist. Am I hearing some pops and cracks? Yeah. So this one may be starting slower. And then becoming a hummingbird. Maybe tomorrow. Or the next day. Or next year. Keep that steady and deep breath, even as you are moving a little faster. Good. And then releasing that, going to our nice little taps, our Tibetan body pounding. Straight legs, sway in the hips and the body, side to side, make fists, and tap the lower back and just above the chest. A little vibrational pounding. Oops. I hit my microphone on this one too. Okay, release that. Side bends. So we're going to open those arms, press back so it's more of a squeeze of the shoulders. Inhale, and actually press it. One hand comes down, other hand comes across. Extend. Feel that long side of the body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press it, other side. Lift up. We just do 2 on each direction. Exhale, press. Look up and press that top shoulder back. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, press it. Last one. Both arms come up, reach. And release. Step the feet together. We get our high kicks and high knees. Step 1 foot back, knee comes up. Feeling that hip flexor. You gotta back up a bit. Oh, keep your feet together. Step 1 foot back. It's a back foot that comes up. That'll make it easier. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, straight leg if you would like. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a kick, and you can always hold on to a desk or a window ledge. Okay, switch sides. Ooh. Balance. This is not the year of balance. I don't know that 2021 will be either, but that's all right. We'll keep working on it. I think my Zoom is lagging a little bit. That's okay. I'm actually recording off of Zoom. Okay, bring it down. Do you want some hip rotations? No? Yes? No, okay. No, thank you. Great. Well, then we're going to come to our the top of our mat. So you can scoot yourself here to get off this for a second. Scoot yourself there. That'll be your top of your mat, or wherever you want to be. No, turn around. All the way.
This way?
Yeah, like that. Okay. There you go. So top of the mat, feet about hip distance apart. You're welcome to move over if you want to. Okay. All right. Palms forward. Take that inhale, reach up, connect the hands up, and bring the hands back to your heart. And pause. Reconnecting with that intention that if you would like, you can borrow and use for your own self today. You can always set your own. What is it that you want to feel or cultivate in this practice and in this moment, in this day? It might be something like, I'm happy, I'm successful, I'm calm, I'm peaceful. Today I chose, or my mom chose, I am thriving. So we're going to pull that in. And even just believing and thinking a certain phrase can help to activate our life to head in that direction. So that's what we do each morning. So take those hands, reach up. And this time, let's take the hands down the center of the body with hands in prayer as you hinge at the hips, forward fold. Oh, hello, hamstrings. We see that. Ooh. Take your hands on your shins and lift halfway. Plant the hands and walk back. You'll have to walk your hands forward. Stepping the feet back to plank pose. Plank pose, take the knees down. Hug the elbows in, and we'll do our tricep push-up. Lowering down, shifting your body weight forward, gaze in front of your mat. Press that heart forward, straighten the arms. Look forward, little up dog, roll the shoulders back. Lift your head. There you go. And then look down, tuck the toes under. Hips go up and back to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet a few times. Shake out the head. Downward dog in a more comfortable way. It's our first one. Good, and then walk your feet forward, or you can walk your hands back to one end of the mat. Again, coming into that half lift, lifting, lengthening through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Then look forward, bend the knees, rise or roll up, reach up. And then the hands come down to your heart. So that was a sun salutation A. We're going to do that again, once more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open those arms and fold forward. Taking it into that fold. Lengthen through the back. Your fingertips can stay on the ground or pressing into the shins. And then hands down, walk the feet back or walk the hands forward, again, depending where you are on your mat. Let's take it to that full plank pose. Pause. Shoulders stay over the wrists. Strength being built. Activation happening. Early morning. Knees or no knees down. Shift on the toes. Bend the elbows. It's a tough strength building pose. Tricep push-up. Press that heart forward. Up dog. Straighten the arms. Little bend in the back. Look down. Tuck the toes. Lift those hips up back. We've got down dog. Pause for stillness. Heels turned out slightly. We've built a little bit of heat so far with these first 15 minutes. We'll add on from here, taking the knees down to the floor. Knees down. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders so you're in tabletop pose. Lengthen crown of the head pulling forward, shoulders pressing back. Arch the back, look up. And then round the back and look down, cat and cow. We do it 3 times. Arch, look up. Around and look down. Good, and then bring it back to a neutral tabletop position. Flip the hands so the backs of the wrists are on the floor. You might shift your weight back a little bit if that's a bit much, even tucking the toes under. It's a bigger wrist stretch. And shifting back even more if it feels okay to do so. How your wrists feel?
Pretty good so far.
Okay. And then let's switch hands, or switch the direction so your palms are down, fingers are still facing your body, more of a forearm stretch. You can bend the elbows slightly, lean back. Okay, and unflip the hands. Nice job. We'll walk them forward about a hand distance or so, tuck the toes under, downward dog. There you go. Walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Lifting halfway up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Stand up tall, look forward, rise up. And let it go. Hands come down. Okay. We're just going to step back this time into a lunge position. So we can take our left foot or pick a foot. I'm going to do my left. Step it back into a lunge. Good. And take your hands on your hips. Pull the lower belly in so you can feel this back hip flexor. Feels nice, yes? Feel that stretch? I always feel a stretch here. I'm assuming others do too. And if you don't, it means we've got maybe too much of an arch. So get rid of that arch in the bottom of the spine. Then spin the back heel down, and let's open the hips to the side. Good. And adjust the feet so the front heel and back arch are in a line. Warrior two, one of my favorites. Bend into that right knee, pressing into the pinky toe. So in order to thrive in our yoga practice in life, we've got to get a little uncomfortable. And our warrior poses are some of our bigger poses, accessible to most people, but can be challenging. So you can get a little deeper, softer in the shoulders, press through the pinky toe of that front foot, and look over the front fingertips. Then flip that front palm, for me it's the right palm, reach straight up. Backhand down the back leg, lengthen through the right side, that front side of the body as you look up. Good. Back up to warrior two. It's just a couple breaths in each pose. That's all we need right now. Palms face down. Front elbow goes to your thigh. Top arm reaches, extends, and you look up, trying to keep that body in line with the legs. Side angle pose. You can get a little bit more into the hips here. Rise up, inhale back to our warrior two. Straighten that front leg. I'm going to step in a bit with the back foot, just a couple inches. Straight legs to triangle pose. Reach forward, bumping the back hips farther back, like you're trying to reach for something in front of you. Straight leg. All the way. Yeah, straight leg. It's a balance pose. Hand comes down to the shin. Left arm, top arm reaches up. And we look up either towards that top thumb or down towards the bottom. And then rotate. So let's take it to the center. Open up the arms like an airplane, open to the front. Bend the front knee. Hands come down. Step forward into your forward fold. Notice the difference between each leg. Bend one knee at a time. And then while we're in this forward fold, fingertips are down. Bend the knees a little bit. Step the right foot back or the other foot back into your lunge. You can walk your hands up. Take your hands on your hips. And notice that, again, that right leg, the back leg, as you pull the lower abs in, trying to stack the shoulders over the hips. Into your lunge, pause. Yeah, back heel stays lifted for now, for about one more breath. And then take that back heel, spin it down, and open the hips to the right side this time, to your right side. Uh-oh, everyone's frozen. Oh, just kidding, everyone's just holding still. Good job. So stack or straighten, bottom foot alignment, and open the arms, warrior two. Gaze forward over the front fingertips. And we've got strength being cultivated as you squeeze the heels. We're almost done with these heat building poses. More strength, more power, more softness too as we go throughout our day. Flip that front palm. Reverse warrior, reach up with that left hand, the front palm, down the back leg with the back hand, and try to keep pressing weight forward into that front foot. Bend the left knee, other knee, your other left, there you go. Yeah, and look up towards your hand. Beautiful. Good, shift it forward, back up to warrior two. Take your left elbow, front elbow to your thigh. Look up, reach up with that right hand. I know we're kind of doing a lot of poses in this practice right now, and there are some things that could be maybe a little bit off, but that's all right. Take it lighter or a little less. If you ever feel too much discomfort, lift back up to warrior two and straighten that front leg. Back foot's going to step in, step together just slightly. Reach long with that left hand, bumping the right hip back, and then taking that hand down to the leg. As you turn the torso, stack the right shoulder over the left and reach up. Triangle pose. Yeah. How are your knees doing?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's take it to rotation forward. So rotate forward, you might come up a little bit. Hands come down, front knee bends. Step forward, forward fold. And bend one knee at a time or in your forward fold. Just feel it. Okay, we're going to try this. Bend both knees, sit back, chair pose, reach up. Reach forward and sink lower, 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 lower. Lift the heels, hands come down. Hands go behind you, and we sit down. There's a couple ways into that, but figured we'd get into our meditation now. Okay. So sitting comfortable and tall. It's going to be a little more challenging with a really bright light in your face, but that's kind of how it is with filming. So we do our best. I am thriving. I reap the benefits of a life spent in health, joy, and contribution. Okay. So I'm going to lead you through a meditation. It doesn't have much to do with our affirmation, but it's a way to feel a little bit more tuned in to our bodies, and it gives your mind, your ever-wandering mind, something to think about, a phrase or something to come back to. So this is a series of 4 phrases. I've done this one before. It's one of my favorites. And you will repeat the phrase to yourself after I say it. So each time you would repeat, and then when I let you go to do it yourself, you keep repeating these phrases to yourself and stay on the one that you feel stuck on. Okay? Good talk. All right, let's do this. So the palms can be up on the knees or in the lap. Close your eyes or look down with a soft gaze. So again, you're going to repeat to yourself the phrase I say. And the first one is, I am enjoyably turning my attention inward. I am enjoyably turning my attention inward. I am enjoyably turning my attention inward. I notice my breath in and out through my nose. I notice my breath in and out through my nose. I notice my breath in and out through my nose. I feel my belly rise and fall with each breath. I feel my belly rise and fall with each breath. I feel my belly rise and fall with each breath. I can feel all of the sensations in my body. I feel all of the sensations in my body. I feel all of the sensations in my body. I am enjoyably turning my attention inward. I notice my breath in and out through my nose. I feel my belly rise and fall with each breath. I feel all of the sensations in my body. I am enjoyably turning my attention inward. I notice my breath in and out through my nose. I feel my belly rise and fall with each breath. I can feel all of the sensations in my body. Now take those phrases for a few minutes on your own, repeating one after the other, or repeating a specific phrase where you feel you need a little more time, or your mind starts to wander each time you say it. And I'll give you a few minutes here. Okay, start to take a deeper breath. Wiggle your fingers, maybe tapping each finger to the thumb a couple times. And we can blink our eyes open and come back to this place, to your seat on your yoga mat in your house. Here we are, another morning movement and meditation practice complete. Today, again, we are thriving. I am thriving, reaping the benefits of a life spent in health, joy, and contribution. So take that with you today, and we will end with a big breath in, reaching those hands up. Connect the hands and bring them down to your heart. All good things. As we move forward, press the thumbs to your heart. Inhale once more. And let it go. Again, thank you for joining, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Namaste.